Keep going. The Mother Superior's expecting you. The Mother Superior will deal with you.
Don't test me. Back up.
There can be no reward without loss. No salvation without sacrifice.
Lady Shah smiles upon our endeavors.
Each of you has suffered in your own way and sought out the Night Singer. The gift of loss will soothe all woes, but only for those who deserve it. Assure your place at her side. Serve her to your last breath, and you shall have no fear of death.
There is no fear, but the fear of failing the Night Singer. Lady Shah watches our every step.
Lady Shah's darkness awaits us all. But how shall you meet it? When the time comes, shall you be embraced by the dark? Or devoured by it? Only your actions. I thought you might try to flee rather than face us. Perhaps you are braver than I thought. Or more arrogant than even I can fathom. No matter. You are here now to face the Dark Lady's judgment before a gathering of your peers. Give the artifact, and perhaps we will be merciful.
No. I already faced Lady Shah. I passed her trials. I wielded her spear, and now I am her mortal voice. I have been embraced by her in ways you could only dream of.
Nonsense! Ravings! You've strayed, girl. You've failed Lady Shah's mission and allowed ambition to rot your mind.
Tell her. Tell them all. Tell them how the Night Singer has blessed me.
You see? She is nothing but a deluded girl trying to bluff her way out of our rightful judgment. Nothing more.
I'm not here to convince you, Mother. You are already
No matter.
No. Tell her. Tell them all. Tell them how the Night Singer has blessed me.
I did not consent to questions. But I suppose you have undergone a great deal to reach this place. And anything I tell you cannot compromise me now. For you will either leave on my terms, or not at all. Whispers reached my ears from all corners. Potential rivals of Lady Shah, all vying for the same prize. A new god, amassing the disaffected, the outcasts. Those who should turn to us. This absolute is but an upstart, disturbing the natural order and threatening to impede the glorious return of Lady Shah's pure, endless darkness. I had to act. I had to strangle that foul conspiracy while it was still in the cradle. We learned all we could. The artifact was the one thing the absolutists feared. The one thing they desperately wanted to keep out of their enemy's grasp. I had to have it. Lady Shah's concerns lie elsewhere, with another. But she is a goddess. She can afford to ignore that which does not threaten her. I must keep her faith alive in mortal hearts. I must defend her ways, lead her children, stop all threats. Even if I must go against her wishes, I will prove myself her most loyal servant.
You think you know better than the Dark Lady? No wonder she sent me to this place of your poison. Tell them what you witnessed. Tell them how Lady Shah favors me.
I shall stand with Shadowheart.
So be it. A traitor's end awaits you all. These are the desperate lies of trapped vermin, nothing more. You are deluded, girl.
I'm not here to convince you, Mother. You are already disgraced in Lady Shah's eyes. I merely wish to give the others a chance to repent before they are dragged down with you.
A coup attempt? Shadowheart will need all the help she can get if she's to win over the remaining diehards from Viconia's ranks.
I sank a spear into the heart of the Moon Witch's daughter. Lady Shah rewarded me. She turned the pain that once held me back into the power that now drives me on. And she told me to cleanse her church of those who failed her.
The traitor's ranks swell, like a corpse left under the sun. I will take joy in making each and every one of you suffer. Enough talk, girl. The sooner we finish this, the sooner your blood can be sluiced off Lady Shah's sacred grotto.
Enough speeches. The odds are already in my favor. Do you think the Dark Lady would want you to die for a lost cause? Or show some cunning and live another day?
No matter. I built this place from nothing. I can always start anew once you've been dealt with. You were right about one thing. Lady Shah's church does need to be cleansed. By my hand.
team.
The Night Singer shall prevail!
Fighting! Slaughter them!
Think you can take me?
Fighting is futile. The darkness awaits you.
Finish them!
Lilalel.
I will ascend.
Make way.
For the Lady of Loss! Teammate.
My final task lies ahead, in the Chamber of Loss.
You and I need to speak. You may have evaded the mapping of the heart, but never mind. I can delve into your true intentions right now.
You feel the barest of presences caress your mind. She's reading your thoughts.
Ah, as I thought. Quite an adventure has brought you to this point. Illithids, kidnapping, infection, the Hells, hunted by cultists and Githyanki alike. And, of course, the artifact. Its name does not concern me. Its power does. I have been awaiting word of this item for some time, ever since I dispatched a cadre of Lady Shah's children to retrieve it. I have been very patient, but no more. I felt Shadowheart's presence in your mind, and with it, the artifact. She succeeded in retrieving it, but then it is you who appeared, not her. Where is the artifact? A bold claim, given your current circumstances. I have not assembled my forces here just to spectate. Humor me with a little negotiation. Perhaps we can find terms that will allow blades to remain sheathed. Reconsider. Aid me, and you can count on my support against the Absolute. Reject me, and your journey ends here. My interest is defeating the Absolute. It seems you're on that path already. I will not have it said that I am unreasonable. Shadowheart, surrender her to me. She has much to answer for. Oh, but I shall. I'll just ask your corpse where she's hiding. Lilala! For Shah!
What will come now, I wonder?
What if Lady Shah still supported the Mother Superior? What if we were misled?
Mother Superior is gone. I can only hope for mercy.
Bless us, Dark Lady. We are charge.
Change will be unleashed. This place has only ever known Mother Superior Viconia is changed.
Give us guidance.
It was unworthy. I don't
I
understand.
felt it in my very marrow. Our future lies with Shadowheart.
Only we who seek your embrace remain, Night Singer.
I never would have imagined her losing control of this place.
No. Surely the Dark Lady would
The
have aided
title
the
of
Mother
Mother
Superior
Superior has
to
slipped
truth.
from her
I will
grasp.
serve whoever you desire.
The Mother Superior succumbed to her own ambitions. She's strayed from Lady Shah's embrace. Action, not reaction.
Perhaps I followed her too blindly.
No
If
matter.
Lady Shah abandoned her.
I can be loyal to the new leadership.
Life, so be it. I am yours, Night Singer.
But
Now
she didn't aid us either. Not in any way I comprehended.
I chose the winning side.
Pride corrupted.
All
Now
will be well.
she is gone, and we
But no more.
Lady Shah's
This
bidding
is
shall
Lady
be done.
Shah's will. It must be.
I always believed she spoke for the Night Singer. But surely she would have prevailed then.
times.
trace.
There is work to do. hideaway. Why does this place seem so familiar?
A mirror that steals memories. Very Sharon. Open up. Bet that will fit in my pack.
All will be well, I'm sure.
Breath. Not all can say the same.
Our future lies with Shadowheart.
All this time, the Mother Superior was unworthy. I don't understand.
Mother Superior succumbed to her own ambitions. She strayed from Lady Shaz's
Perhaps I followed her too
Now she
blindly.
is gone,
If Lady
and
Shah
we
abandoned her.
remain.
The
Lady
unworthy have been cast down, and our faith has been renewed.
The Mother Superior was unworthy. Otherwise, Lady Shah would have granted her victory.
We had to get rid of the Mother Superior. We had to cleanse ourselves in the eyes of Lady Shah.
Though the title of Mother Superior has slipped from her grasp.
Keep your hands to your...
If allowed.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? If you wish. They said the hunt for the artifact was a suicide mission. I feared I wouldn't see you again. Some even thought it was the Mother Superior's plan alone, and not what Lady Shar wanted. It seems the Whispers were right on that last part. At some point, she confused her ambitions for the Night Singer's will. But no matter. You rule us now. What comes next?
I wish to know more. There must be all sorts of things you can tell me. Little things from my past, lost to Lady Shar's embrace.
If you wish it of me, of course, my lady. I work as the quartermaster. Come see me whenever you wish. Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well. Anytime. What do you seek?
Yankee. Part of the Sharan's preparations to seize the astral prison, no doubt.
Cursed to put my
Justicia Helm. Wanted one of my own so badly. And the Mother Superior would always deny me. These jewels. Why do I remember these, of all things? A gift from Soldanessala, Mother Superior said. Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
Can't give up now.
These are all about me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
What do you seek?
The Chamber of Loss beckons. Lady Shah has one final task for me. Then all of this will be mine.
Merkel, Bane, Baal, and now Shah. Are there any gods who do not want the prism? No matter. They will all be disappointed. Lord Ao, the Overgod, could not take it from us.
I am yours.
Enough. We still have a war to fight.
Viconia sought that which she could never have controlled. Her failure was written from the start.
This is Lady Shah's will. It must be.
The unworthy had to be removed. It was the Night Singer's will.
My chosen, your final trial awaits. Enter the Chamber of Loss.
This not going to be a mistake, I fear.
If you require my life, so be it. I am yours, Night Singer.
The title of Mother Superior has slipped from her grasp.
Only a patriarch's loss can open this door.
I can only hope for mercy.
What does that mean? Loss of status? Wealth?
Prisoners. Is this my final task for Lady Shah?
heart removed, and tortured her for information, and then made sure the corpse couldn't help anyone else. There's something in that debris.
Assume nothing.
I've got a long road ahead.
Corpse seems willing to.
There's no time to waste. Eager for battle. A long way to go still.
No time to rest.
I'm ready.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
My lady, bid me to. She will. She must. Lady Shah's command. Waterdeep. Deception. Slaughter. Vault. Counting house. Menzo Paranzen. Underdark.
The spell's
Vault. Counting house. Lady Shah's sacred grotto.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Vault. Counting. Iconia. Devere.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
No one back home will ever believe this.
It seems Viconia sought a greater purpose than Lady Shah had decided for her. The mission she sent me on was a lie. Same as everything else she ever told me. She sowed her own downfall in trying to take the prism for herself. Had she never sent me, I'd still bow to Shah, none the wiser. The Chamber of Loss beckons. Lady Shah has one final task for me. Then all of this will be mine. No time to dally.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
It was me. I did that. How?
This was my gift to you. How power is not created. It merely changes from one form to another. Their pain becomes your might. Their suffering furthers your glory.
I don't understand. Who are these people?
Arnell Hallowleaf and his wife, Emily, once. They were among the most fanatical of my sister, Selûne's followers. But for years they have been here, resisting my embrace, just as I wished them to. Their wrong-headed resolve allowed me to shape you. But I need not tell you. I can show you. It is time to remember. Time to remember everything.
You find yourself thrust into Shadowheart's mind, but it's different than before. There's more than you or she can comprehend. A flood of restored memories, finished thoughts, revealed secrets.
I remember it all. I remember them. My parents. What have you done to them?
We, child. We did this to them together. My power and your will.
Jennifer? Jen? Is that you? Why you look so tall?
It's not her, Em. It's just another trick. Another way to hurt us.
It's me. I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer is no more. She never left those dark woods. It was Shadowheart who emerged. This woman gave birth to you. But I made you. I am your mother. A sacrifice is not a sacrifice if it has no meaning. This is the final step. Snuff out the last embers of your old life so that you could finally be who you were meant to be. Kill them. For me. Then I will take the memories away from you again. Loss will heal you, and you will be my right hand at last. I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room. The dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace. Do you remember your training, child? I know you do. All the times you stood in this room, wondering why this pair seemed so familiar. All the times you honed your skills on them, they remember everything. The pain, the pleading, their torturer wearing their daughter's face. End their nightmare. Give them peace.
Do what's right. I think I lost sight of that some time ago. Better to just serve blindly.
Whatever happens, we love you all the same.
We never stopped. Thank you, Moon Maiden. You let me see my Jennifer, my baby girl, one last time.
Don't call me that. My name is Shadowheart.
You are just lost, Jennifer. Seluna will show you the way home, in time.
My name is Shadowheart!
It is done, and done well. They are with me now, in my endless dark, and from them, you can draw endless power.
I still remember.
No longer. Forget. Forget and rise.
It's done. This place is mine now. Shah's forces are mine when I need them, and her power, it's right at my fingertips. I can't believe it. Sacrifices. My final test, whoever they are. A rather meager offering to the Dark Lady. But it's not my place to question her. It's time we left. We're not finished with the Absolute just yet. Only now, Shah's forces are mine to command, when the battle comes. Whatever comes, I'm ready. The final sacrifice has been made. I am Lady Shah's right hand now. It has all been worth it. Every step, every trial, every drop of blood. Of course. What's the point in having power if you cannot wield it every now and again to help your friends? Nocturne has endured much in this place, and remained loyal to me. Once I have settled into my role, I shall see that whatever place she desires in Lady Shah's service is hers. That's a question that could take a lifetime to answer. Lady Shah's followers are my responsibility now. I will need to guide them, and root out any heresy that Viconia sowed. But all that must wait for now. The Night Singer's Church cannot thrive if the Absolute isn't stopped. When the time comes for the final battle, Lady Shah's faithful will be ready. Until then, we should continue to do what we must. Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Those that are worth remembering, yes. Lady Shah is ever wise. She knows what I do and do not have to know in order to be her most loyal, most effective servant. My training knowledge, my experiences, my will and faith. Everything I need to be leader of the cloister. Anything that's missing, well, I can't miss what I can't remember. I have all I need. What in life isn't? I consider myself blessed to have a goddess guide my very mind. You've been with me all this time. You know exactly what I've sacrificed to achieve this. I had hoped you'd learn to not try and sour my relationship with Lady Shah, but clearly not. Let us speak no more of this. Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it. Not as much as I am. My whole life has been leading up to this. At last, I've become who I've always meant to be.
A huge, polished disc looms before you. A mirror, one used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
The mirror's emptiness seems to draw you into a stupefying embrace. Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what? To your surprise, the false memory is accepted. It fades from your mind as easily as it was conjured forth. A foreign sensation assails you. For a moment, you do not feel like yourself. A jumble of memories clamor for your attention. They range from ancient to new, but none are yours. Whatever power lurks deeper in the recesses of the mirror has no interest in you. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
A sacrifice is not a sacrifice if it has no meaning. This is the final step. Snuff out the last embers of your old life, so that you can finally be who you were meant to be. Kill them. For me. Then I will take the memories away from you again. Loss will heal you, and you will be my right hand at last. She can. She must. Do you remember your training, child? I know you do. All the times you stood in this room, wondering why this pair seems so familiar. All the times you honed your skills on them, they remember everything. The pain, the pleading, their torturer wearing their daughter's face. End their nightmare. Give them peace.
I have to do it! My whole life has been leading to this.
Do your duty. This one final trial. Then you will be whole.
No! You've already brought me to what I need. My family. My real family.
Don't anger her, Jen. Just get out. Save yourself.
I am saving myself. I'm leaving this place. And I'm taking my parents with me.
So much was done to mold you. And still you turn your back on me for two strangers that you share blood with. Go then. Leave. The dark will still be waiting. But keep some memories as a parting gift. You learned so much, applying your skills to these two. Now you can remember it all. Whenever you look upon their faces.
I did that. How did I do that to them? So many times.
You showed great promise, but no more. When the darkness finally comes for you again, it will not be my welcoming embrace. It will be a hungry maw, then nothing. Farewell.
I hurt you both. So much. Gods forgive me.
There is nothing to forgive. You did what was necessary to survive.
And you came back to us. What more could a mother want?
I will be. Once we get clear of this place.
Do what you need to, Jen. We can follow your trail. Once we've rested a little. The Moon Maiden still guides us.
Everything that's happened. Shah. My parents. It's almost too much to take in. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
You wish to consult me?
I had all but lost faith in this so-called Sharan. It takes a stout will to prove me wrong. Is something burdening you?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
A huge, polished disc looms before you.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps. This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty. The mirror's emptiness seems to draw. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what? Something precious was surrendered. Already you cannot recall its exact nature, but you feel its loss all the same. Still though, for whatever was lost, something new shall be gained. You feel the presence of something ancient and unknowable. It has taken notice of you. It seems to be intrigued by you. Where once the mirror showed nothing, there is now something. Memories, experiences, skills, all prized from the minds of others, and now offered to you to choose from.
For your sake.
Words and symbols flurry past. Years of reading by candlelight dulled your eyesight but sharpened your mind. Your knowledge lights up even the murkiest of mysteries. The memory fades away, yet it leaves its mark on your mind. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
No one's stopped me yet.
Hey up, soul!
The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. Your mind still reels from what you have already received from the mirror. You cannot partake again. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
On your command. Taking up position.
gonna shield us in uncertain times.
I can only hope for mercy.
Time to push my luck again.
Ready for battle.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Yes. Onward.
What's the plan? Fall, damn you.
Swift and lethal. My path be true.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What do you seek? Anytime.
Let's get on with it.
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much can change, so quickly. Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations. Nibbles. I suggested Bree, but you were having none of it. She caught you with him. Forced you to get rid of him in front of everyone. to make an example. You always loved animals, but you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure. Well, you know that little scar on your elbow? I was there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night, and from then on they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less. A collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Baldur. She came away from it worse than you. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back. In any case, the Mother Superior soon broke up the fighting, though she didn't punish us. In fact, I saw her smiling. I think she was proud of you. Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read, do each other's hair. You'd be the first. As quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there, exactly as you left it. The plait and fringe? Yes, on your instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased. Anytime. At least we can talk freely, now that she is gone. What can I do for you? Just small. You had a little hiding place. At least we can talk freely. Just, you had...
Never a dull moment.
Shah's blessings upon you. Most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them. Shah seeks to break people, to fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief. Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to her in time. But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts. Perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just have to find a way to live with them. Yes. But it's not an easy subject to broach. Those bad memories, they're filled with my parents' faces, their cries of pain. But perhaps it will help. If I can clear the air. Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
My hand slipped.
So soon, follow Dos.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
You can see me?
time to rest.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
The man's mind is a stream of fragmented thoughts, each brushed away by another before it can take purchase.
Marvellous day. Not a care in the world. Moira would have loved this garden. Wait, who's she? Moira? Yes. No. I don't know. I think I remember a face, smiling, young, then older, then ill, then... No, I don't think so. You must be mistaken, friend. I don't know anyone by that name. Well, I remember I was sad, but in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore. And I came from that building over there. They were very nice to me, seemed very helpful. Though, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Pardon my singing. That lullaby's been stuck in my head since... Funny. I can't recall. Odd, isn't it? Well, my parents never sang me lullabies, yet I've got one wormed in my mind. Clear as day. Odd, isn't it?
How can you tell?
Hush, little elf, when thou needst not look far.
Well, some spirits do communicate in a rather obtuse manner. It could be inviting you to listen to it.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. The way I...
Stories! Get them right here! The printing block has never been so hot!
Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get one simple thing right in his life. Go on then.
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. How can I help you?
It's really quite disappointing. I might want to.
Something's going on down there. Bet my net on it.
At least 100 in coin.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us.
You wish to consult me? Enough. We still have a...
Shadowheart did what was right, knowing she stood to suffer for it. In so doing, she proved what it means to be a hero.
Is something burdening you?
You know, for a while there, I thought Shadowheart was going to stay stuck in Charville, maybe become Duke of the place. But she's done what so few are able to. She's created her own path. And now she's got her folks back too. I love to see it.
I hope Shadowheart's parents are a welcome balm for her wounds. There will be pain in defying such a malicious goddess, but perhaps no more than in obeying her. I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
So, Shadowheart chose her family. I hope she doesn't come to regret it. So, Shadowheart chose her family over her god.
I heard birdsong at dusk coming here. don't know what it's like to hear music like that again, after so long without. Thank you. Sam, I think she's still trying to find the words. She still feels responsible, I fear. I don't want her to punish herself. Apologies. Even the littlest thing wears me out. I should rest a little. We'll talk soon, Arnell. Oh, I see. Do forgive me. I think I need to clear my head now, dear. We'll speak later.
You've shown great kindness, allowing my wife and I to remain with you. Thank you. I'm glad Jennifer found you. I'm sorry, but what happened in that room, that must stay within the family. Just know that we endured and are grateful for your help. I'm afraid my strength has not returned just yet. Decades in that place has left me maimed, body and soul. Some rest, perhaps, will make me better company. Forgive me, I am still weak. Aching limbs and fogged mind. I'll prove better company after I've rested, I assure you.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am. That's a dead girl's name. I don't deserve it. I had to look up how it was spelled, for pity's sake. I have my family back. And now I can't even look them in the eye. I don't deserve to be anyone's daughter.
That's not true.
Not even close.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to see me like this.
Alive? Free? Feeling? I've dreamt for years of seeing you like this.
Seeing you as yourself again, Jen. It kept us going all this time.
I can't be your Jennifer. Not as you remember her.
Of course you can.
No. I'd be turning my back on too much. Shadowheart is as much a part of who I am as Jennifer. I can't just forget her. That's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light. Don't worry. I'm still your daughter. If you want me to be.
I'll call you whatever you like, so long as you're happy. Arnell?
The Moon Maiden guides and helps us find our true selves. Shadowheart. Daughter.
Shah's blessings upon you. Fine. What's on your mind?
Yes?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Hey, soldier.
Is something burdening you?
Seluna's blessings to you. I am. But with Seluna's guidance, I learned how to control the beast long ago. I only let it loose again when my family was threatened. Unfortunately, I was unable to stop what befell us, as neither elf nor wolf. My wife will need care. I wish to find somewhere quiet, close to nature, where the sun can warm us and the moon can watch over us as we sleep. And Shadowheart, too, may wish to join us, perhaps, once she's helped you put down this absolute threat. I've gleaned enough from word around this camp to know you're more than capable. You will prevail. Of course, only a fool would alienate his child over a name. Shadowheart must determine her own path. That is what the Moon Maiden teaches. Still, I am unused to it. I can only hope she forgives a slip of the tongue now and again, until I adapt. I'm sorry, but what happened in that room, that must stay within the family. Just know that we endured and are grateful for your help.
Moon Maiden's blessings to you. It comes and goes, and eventually it will come more often than it goes. Time is far crueler than Shah could ever be. I do not think I will ever get better. But I wish to make the most of the time I have left with my family. Besides, I'm tougher than I look. I'll fight on, now that I have something to fight for. Now this old lady will be getting in the way in your fine camp, I'm afraid. Don't worry. I shall pull my weight and help how I can. After so long in captivity, it feels good to use my hands again.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Can't afford to stay idle.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
As thou desire.
still alive, so that's progress.
You wish to consult me?
May the darkness protect you. If you're sure. Fine.
Is something... Are you sure that's the best? Confirm.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Here. All I know is I thought of you when I saw...
Just done a few. Come on, open up. Out of sight, out of mind.
Gundian, my enthusiasm overtook me. I cut off her hand.
That might be worth a look.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
I crossed the line between domination and pacification. I failed the Black Hand. It is not enough. I fear what Lord Gortash will say.
Lord Gortash is blessed as unholy Banes favored. His judgment is final.
I am grateful for my service to Lord Gortash.
heard you were disciplined by Overseer Holtz, Dread Brother.
Breathe quiet.
For Lord Gortash's inspection, a panoply of 8 displays that show how Foundry production is meeting or exceeding all quotas.
You are asking the impossible. Gyrometics require a steady hand and a sharp gaze. I can barely keep my eyes open. I need to rest.
You have a son, do you not? Is he as lazy and pathetic as his spineless mother?
Wait! Stay your hand, I beg you.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
Tell me, Gondian. Tell me about your son.
He's not... Yes, Overseer Holt. He's frail in body and mind like me, like all of us. Yet by your grace, he lives.
And your wife?
She is... was useless and interfered with production quotas. You were wise to remove her from this world. Forgive my outburst. I will work through the night. This Watcher will be operational by dawn.
I will allow it. But if your work is anything short of impeccable, your son will die screaming. Is that clear?
Yes. Overseer Holtz.
The torso, the largest and most complex component, is constructed and loaded with secret components on the lab level below. The arm component wields the mighty Watcher's sword, but is also fitted with a fold-out harpoon bow for ranged combat.
Fix it, you stupid oaf!
This majestic Morian helm shields the Watcher's gyronetic and targeting modules. The Steel Watcher's powerful spring-loaded leg components enable it to leap with surprising agility. This Watcher is in Phase 8 assembly stage. Components over-delivered for this month's quota by 114%.
Perhaps if I ripped out the hydraulics, started fresh. That could work. Will cause massive destabilizing. Perhaps if I adjusted the watch's rotary. Targeting would need rebalancing. Lost this can of worms. Perhaps if I ripped out the hydraulics, started fresh.
Caught red-handed. Perhaps you should practice on a mannequin or a corpse.
Nangufgrish of Baldur. Your nervous gait betrays your presence, stranger. You don't belong here. Who are you? To the tyrants who collared me like a dog and took my daughter? No, I think not. But I do have to inform them. Your very presence here imperils us all. The Overseers, they have a contraption. When triggered, it will kill everyone who wears a collar. A grim solution, but one that I may agree with if your understanding of the situation were correct. Unfortunately, we are not the only ones threatened by the collars, or we would have laid down our tools and rebelled against our oppressors already. Our families are held elsewhere. The Overseers need only activate those contraptions they hold, and they suffer the consequences of our actions too. We cannot win. We must aid in building these Vagron. Don't you think I know that? We're no cowards. We talked about revolting. We know what these watches are for. But my daughter is among those that they took away. I've no choice, and neither do the others. I know this place better than anyone, better than the Gondians even. I could help you destroy it, if I knew our families were safe. I don't know where they are, but some of the Overseers must. You'll have to infiltrate deeper into the foundry. Just make sure you don't get caught. If they raise the alarm, they'll trigger the collars. I will pray for you. My daughter. Her name is Obelia. Gondral Frakas Hulnish. May Gond be with you.
Scared and miserable, with visible cuts and bruises, these people can only be one thing: prisoners. Scared and Restricted area. Entrance only with Lord Gortash's permission. Violators will be executed.
I would do anything to hug you again.
Dread brother, stand ready. Gondians, so much as twitch, and I'll rip your tongues out myself.
You recognize the Overseer's uniform. She's a follower of Bane, the god of tyranny.
The relief crew was due hours past. Your tardiness will be noted, dread brother. Here, take this motivator. Be careful. This one's trigger is sensitive. If you drop it, it's likely to incinerate them all. I hope Lord Gortash gives the signal soon. I'm getting tired of their whining.
Damned hand. Keep still.
Keep it short. There remained a spark of resistance. I made an example of her. The son is sufficient leverage. They took him to the prison. Of course not. You know our Lord maintains a strict need-to-know protocol. We caught a Gondian on the lower levels trying to smuggle a message out. I had his husband beat him to death to save the rest of his family. We've had no issues since. I love them. The esteemed Prinsky is a genius. He deserved to be so well rewarded by our Lord. It's a superb domination device. All it takes is one, and you can kill every Gondian wearing a collar. It is almost too easy.
I fall asleep.
You are fortunate to be here, dread brother. The joy of seeing a completed Watcher pacify the masses is unmatched.
In his name.
Nothing is wrong, Overseer. I have everything under control.
Forgive me. I'm awake. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My Khan's hammer, I'll have this done in record time. I swear it.
Fall asleep.
Survival is all that matters.
your command.
Patience. It hasn't been long.
What am I going to do? Breathe. You can fix this. Just fix it, you stupid oaf!
Can't help me.
Stay awake.
Don't.
Please work! Why isn't it working?
In the name of the Absolute, kill them all!
What do I have to lose?
Let me strike. Lila Lurl.
Dread brother, stand ready.
You recognize the Overseer's uniform. She's a follower of Bane, the god of tyranny.
An interloper? How did you get in here? It matters not. You revealed yourself for nothing. The Gondians wouldn't know a spine if I ripped it from their backs and beat them with it.
You're wrong. Even if we beg, even if we humiliate ourselves, it won't matter. You'll kill us all anyway.
What was that?
I said, we shall bow no more. For the glory of Gond!
In the name of the Absolute, kill them all!
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
No! The motivator! Deactivate it! Hurry!
I thirst for combat. Vengeance! A simple task.
So much blood!
One problem at a time. Deal with the bodies.
I'm gonna be sick!
We need to get rid of these bodies. Right now.
If I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone.
Overseer!
I need to dispose of them.
I'm so dead!
Bastards deserve
Cut them up. Or perhaps incinerate them.
To clean up! You have to get rid of the bodies!
If I get caught. No.
So much blood.
I'm not thinking like that.
Oh, and the smell.
Blood!
One problem at a time.
I need to get rid of these bodies.
Deal with the bodies.
Right now.
Blessed be. What have we done? They're dead. They're all dead. Like I'm about to projectile vomit. The Overseers hold more than our lives hostage. They have our families. And if they see what we've done, killing me will only be the beginning. God help us.
The Overseers are gonna burn us alive for all this! Our families! Everyone!
If I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone.
What have I done? They'll kill my wife because of this! You made me do this!
Perhaps incinerate them. What if I get caught?
Right now. Bastards deserved it.
You have to get rid of the bodies!
Corpses. The smell will attract someone.
So much blood.
Watch Foundry. Entry prohibited by order of Lord Gortash.
Something's going on there. I bet my net.
1,000 gold, all in cash, no notes.
So, a pleasure doing business with you, sir.